Hi folks, this is Shellie Palmer from Country Music City Promotions, and I am releasing a statement this evening through a video, and wanted everyone's input, thoughts. Um, this is a statement released from me, and if there are other um, female fans, country artists who support this decision, this is wonderful because this is what it's about, folks. There was a recent article, an interview or statement released from a major country radio personality who had some choice words for the women of country music. And when I had come to find out of this, I was just as outraged or even more upset than some of my fellow friends and female country artists in this industry. So I'm not going to really read the statement because a lot of you already know what's going on, and if you don't, you can visit the new page, Facebook page. It's garnered over nearly 4,000 likes just within 2 days already, and I have sent several of my own invitations for my friends and fellow industry insiders and peers. So the fact is that I was raised on country music. I was raised on country and Christian music, and the women who paved the way for me were Dolly Parton and Loretta Lynn and Reba McEntire. Those were the women who I was raised up on. And then when Faith Hill and Martina McBride, Carrie Underwood, Kelly Pickler, these women came into this industry, we even have more to celebrate. But as in a whole, or as in a general, I feel that we all need to stick together and really show country radio that we are not going to stop here. We are going to take it to the next level, and we're going to make something happen out of this, because to be honest with you, country radio is not focused on the women of country music, period. This is not an example, but this is a known fact that Reba McEntire's current single, Going Out Like That, is one of maybe 3 female country singles out now at country radio that is actually getting radio airplay. That's very few women. And the women who do continue to work and perform and get their music out there, they're generating it, but we all want to come together and we want to create a movement and an impact. And the only way to do that is to come together and make it happen. And so I want to ask you folks, what is your take on this? And how do you feel about it? Because Miranda Lambert pretty much said it in a nutshell. It's BS. And but I'm putting it more, slightly less than what she said, but you get my point. It's BS. And so that is just something that I stand behind, and I'm going to continue standing behind it. And those are the women of country music who are not going to actually sit idly by and just let the men take over. Yes, the men have been very dominant. They've always been dominant in country music. That's just a given. But where are the females? Where do we stand as women in this industry? There are very successful women in this industry, not just in front of the screen, but behind the scenes. And I'm not just talking industry professionals here. I'm talking about actual people in the media, women in media. women in general. And when I get going on this subject, I get really heated because I've been through enough in my own situation and in my life that we have to stand up and really rally together to, make something happen and make that very well known across the globe, or across the states, or wherever it takes it. But in general, listen to your audiences. Now, I'm also talking to country radio here. Listen to your audience. A lot of the fan bases want to hear the women. I'm hearing from Kelly Pickler fans. I'm hearing from, I'm trying to remember, not just Kelly Pickler fans, but there's several fans. And that's just one that I've heard recently, and Miranda's fan base as well. And I believe Martina McBride's fan base. Where there's fan bases, and they're very eminent on wanting their artists played. And they should be played, and they're not getting it. So listen to the fan bases. Listen to what they want, because they're the consumers, okay? We're just the ones that are doing the work, but they're doing the work just as much, or probably even more at this point. I do know people who don't care about this. Fine, but I do. And that's just how I feel about it. So this is a released statement from me. You will see this on YouTube. You will see this on Facebook. You will see this on Twitter as well. And to anyone who receives this in an immediate press release, you will receive this. And I guarantee you that we are going to make a movement here. And we are going to start listening to each other. I just want to throw one other thing out there to folks, that if you listen in or watch the episodes from my web series that was started back in January on my actual author's YouTube page, you will learn something out of that. You will get something out of that. So I encourage people to listen and to be mindful. What you say in a blink of a hat can change a lot of things. So I've told people this recently, and I'm going to keep telling people this, because the fact is there's so many closed-minded individuals in this world who want to pick and pry apart other people. Stop doing it and start treating people with respect. That's all I ask. Thank you, and have a wonderful evening.